guys, it's Abby from Make Love Your Own Way. And I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. Happy weekend to you all, my beautiful makeup lovers. How are you doing? I hope this week has treated you well. You are probably here because you love makeup as much as I do, and you're curious what my makeup collection looks like and what products I'm going to use this week. If I am correct, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, in front of you is last week's basket. Top stays the same. Okay, we're going to pull out the rest of these items. I will talk about them more as I put them back. And if you want more information, you can always go watch last week's basket. It will be linked down below, and it will also be in the cards above. But I'm going to take all this out. Alright, we're good. It's out. And let's shop my stuff. Alright guys, here is my blush drawer. If you're new, welcome. But I am rotating item by item, week by week, just to make sure I'm using everything and getting a lot of love out of it. So it's been really nice. I don't know if it makes it kind of boring for you guys to watch, but it's really nice as far as me like just not having a lot of product to use each week and really being able to focus on what I pull. So yeah, I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. So what I pulled last week was the Too Faced. This is actually a bronzer in Pink Leopard. And usually, okay, I've tried it in the past as a blush and I liked it, but I tried it this week and it was like muddy, like mud on my cheeks. So I'm gonna move it back to the bronzer drawer and try it again like that. But as you guys know, I am panning a bronzer, so it'll be a while before I get to it. So we are gonna move that one down, but I did get a lot of compliments when I wore it, so I don't know. It's just personal preference. But next up is the last one in the row. It's another IT Cosmetics. Oh, hey. This is the Ombre Radiance Blush in Sugar Plum. This is what it looks like. Obviously it has a purple ombre, and so when you swirl it together, you can make it kind of sheer or kind of dark. It's a little bit of a fall color, but we're gonna make it work as we are in the last few weeks, maybe last month of summer. So that's what it looks like. Super pretty and frosty. I do enjoy it. It's one that you can get away with not using a highlight if you were to live that kind of life. I mean, we know I'm not, but so that is gonna be everything from this drawer. Super easy. And I think next week, instead of jumping right into this row, I'm going to go back and pick two from this row that I really enjoyed and just want to use one more time before I start focusing on the second row. So that is everything for blush. Alright, so here are the bronzers, and like I said, I'm panning a bronzer, so I'm not going to pull one anytime soon, but I will put this Too Faced one back here. And then the highlight that I pulled last week was the Maybelline Master Chrome, and this one is in Molten Gold. I like this. I think I honestly like the peach one back there better. This is the one I pulled for last week. I think I honestly prefer the way this looks on my skin better than the gold one, but they're both super nice. I enjoy them. I still want to... I have not seen the peach one in person. I've seen it online, but I want to see it in person, but I haven't yet. So, anyways, I have finished this row of highlighters, and I think that I'm good to start this row. So let me put back the Stila. This is Stila Heavenly Hue and Kitten, and you guys know I love this thing. It's a part of the base products that I wear every week. Like, I'm definitely like making some progress in this. I absolutely love it, but I am going to just put it to the side for the week and grab the Physicians Formula. It's been a while since I grabbed this. These are the only two cream highlights that I own. So here is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter, and this particular one is in Pearl, and this one can add a little bit of an iridescence to your skin, so you kind of want to go over it with your foundation brush or beauty blender, but that is what it looks like swatched. And then it's kind of like putty, just like the Stila Heavenly Hue or the ColourPop ones. But you can see how it has that a little bit of pink iridescence to it. It's gorgeous, but you can really downplay that if it's too much for you. So this is going to be the highlight that I pull, but I do like to layer my cream highlight. So I will go ahead and pull Essence. This is Essence Pure Nude Highlight, and this one is in 10 Be My Highlight. And it's a really natural looking highlight, a little bit of a champagne color, and it's super nice to use. So there it is right there. Super subtle, but you can build it up. Alright, so that is gonna be everything. See how fast it goes? But this is gonna be everything for this drawer. We're gonna go down to face. Alright guys, here we are in the face drawer, and you guys kill me in the comments. Like, I really appreciate the love and the support and the community that lives in the comments. And I love how last week when I talked about me buying that lipstick, it was straight up survival. And how you guys were like, girl, I feel you. But then like my girl Tiffany was like, girl, no. It was cracking me up. I appreciate you guys so much, and you know, this channel, what I really appreciate about it is that it shows kindness in the world. You know, sometimes we think about how negative the world can be, because it can be negative, but then, and how negative the internet can be. But like I've only gotten a few rude comments so far, but most of it is just like love and support and just true, like, I don't know, just kindness. And so I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate that you guys look forward to my weekly makeup baskets. It means a lot to me, so thank you. I am gonna keep this lipstick out just because I laugh every time now. The one that I pulled last week, this is the L'Oreal 906, what is it called? Burnished Blush. Here is a swatch of it. Super pretty, very natural. It is a lipstick, but it almost wears like a gloss, but a little bit long wearing than a gloss. So we're going to keep this going. And then also, like, what really made me think about like the kindness of you all watching my videos is like the support you give me. I mean, we have a common interest, which is makeup, but we bond over that here on my channel. And so I've had people reach out to me and say, you know, like, I just love your channel. I want to send you products to review, which it hasn't happened a lot, but the couple of times it's happened, it's just like, it's so sweet, or like, I just want to support you. It just means a lot because you guys don't have to. Like, it's free to watch my videos. It's free to watch any videos on YouTube. It's entertainment for all of us, but we also get a lot out of it as far as ways to better ourselves, as far as makeup or just anything. Like, I feel like I learned so much from YouTube, and but it's all free to us. And so for some, unless you get like the monthly subscription, of course, but so it just means a lot that you guys can watch these videos for free and you want to support me. But I also get that in my life outside of like viewers I meet on the internet. Like, when my friends find out I have a YouTube channel, they often like, oh, well, here, this didn't work for me, try it for you, like, or, you know, like stuff like that, or like, hey, I know you like makeup, here's this. And granted, that also doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, like, you guys saw my skincare haul, I'll link it in the cards and down below, but where my friend Jasmine like was like, yeah, I'm getting rid of all this, and she knows I love makeup, so she thought of me. And I just think that's so thoughtful, and that is so cool. And that happened to me today. Someone who is special to me, and she was like, oh, I love your channel, I think it's so cool, and I just want to support you. And so she gave me the Wet n Wild. This is the concealer, and this one is in Light Ivory, which honestly I think is my shade, so that was an awesome match. And this is what it looks like. I've never tried this. I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I think people like it for the most part. It's just really like coverage, which a lot of people on YouTube like heavier coverage. So this is what it looks like. And then let's swatch it. Oh yeah. That's gonna work. It's gonna work better in the winter. But I'm going to pull it and I'm going to use it. You guys know I'm panning the one from Tarte, which I owe you guys a review on my Project Pan. So, yeah, we'll pull that. So sweet, so awesome. Also, guys, Tuesday, I ended up getting a video up and it was grocery haul / healthy meal prep. I'm just trying new things on my channel. You guys know I do fitness outside of YouTube and working at a school as a guidance counselor. So I just really want to bridge the gap. I can't talk a lot about being a guidance counselor about you guys unless we're generally speaking about education. And that's kind of like, boring. Like, it's not boring. I love it. It's a very strong passion and I love what I do. And I feel very lucky to do it. But who wants to watch a YouTube video about it? I mean, if you do, let me know. I'm happy to talk about it. But fitness, I feel like it's more relatable across the masses because education assumes you work in education or you have a kid who's in school, right? And not everyone falls in that category, but fitness and health, that's something that everyone can relate to on some capacity. So anyways, I'm trying to incorporate those into my videos. This is a lifestyle channel with a strong focus on makeup and project panning and weekly makeup baskets. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to, let's talk about makeup. Here we go. Primer, I think I have like a week or less on the products that I'm panning, which is like spoiler alert to you guys. So I don't need a primer and I don't need concealer. But I did use this IT Cosmetics a lot last week. This is the Your Skin Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. Guys, we need a nickname for this guy because it is too much. It is in the color Light. And it did work, like I said, because I've been putting bronzer, blush, and highlight directly over my foundation. Whereas before, I would set my foundation with powder and then add those products. So this worked out for just getting like my temple, my forehead, around my mouth, and my neck to set that, which was really nice, but it is a little bit heavy under the eyes. It's fine. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's just not ideal. But I do want to work through the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is in 05 Fair, and there is quite a bit of product. It's pretty much full, honestly, but you guys know my goals. I got goals, which is to use up all my powder foundations so that I can justify buying the $50 Hourglass loose powder. Okay, so we're gonna stick with my goals here. So we're gonna use this up. This will probably take like a month or 2 months. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna stick with this for a while. It'll be great. All of this fell. And I'm almost done with the CC cream I am panning, so we'll get into those foundations again soon. I'm really proud of myself because last year I was really good with Project Pan and I just kind of lost focus this year, so it's nice to get back into it. So, moving along, last week for face palettes, I pulled the Pure Sculptor, and this one it's just its highlight and contour palette. This is what it looks like. Highlights are gorgeous, but those bronzers are way too dark. It's like a literal just brown streak on my cheek, and no amount of blending I do, I can't make it work, okay? And I love the highlights, but I don't love them enough to keep this palette for them, do I? Do I? I don't think I do. So I am going to pass this along to a friend. I have some friends who have a darker skin tone than I do. So, yeah. But up Up next is my glow kit. This is Anastasia's Sugar Glow Kit. This is what it looks like. Okay, funny story. So you know, with me, I do my face every day for work. And so the girl students who do their makeup, because we don't really have boys who do makeup. We have one, but we don't really. If we did, it's fine, but we just don't. And anyways, so when a girl is wearing makeup, like I'm wearing makeup, it's like an instant bond. And so this one girl, I was like, girl, your highlight looks so good. She goes, you know, I bought that Anastasia Glow Kit. I just spent the money. And I was like, explain it to me, because I know makeup. And she said purple ombre. I go, you're talking about the sugar kit. And she's like, I think so. I go, purple ombre? That's the sugar. She's like, okay. So funny. But most of the girls love makeup whether they wear it or not. So that's always like a bonding point for me and the students and I. And Morty, you hear him whining. He's like, Mom, pick me up, pick me up. Okay, so next week, I'm holding Morty now so you hear his old man grunts. Morty is my Pomeranian, 13-year-old Pomeranian. Anyways, so this is next, and this is the Revolution contour palette. And this is what it looks like. And honestly, I've used it a few times since I purchased it, but not a ton. But here's the thing. I did buy one of Jaclyn Hill's little palettes from Morphe, so that'll be here tomorrow, I think. And I got a 20% off Smashbox in my BoxyCharm last week. I recorded the thing so you could see the code. So watch last week if you want 20% off Smashbox. Funny story, I went to Laura Lee's website, and because it had 20 or 25% off Laura Lee's website, legit everything was sold out except for a couple of lips. I was like, oh, okay. But I think I want the Smashbox 3 Classic Contour, but they also have like that one contour palette out that has a blush. What do you guys think? What should I get? I need to know. I want another contour palette, and those two are the ones I'm looking at, and I have 20% off of them as well. I'm super chatty. I'm so sorry. Let's go down to eyes. All right, and here we are, eyes for the week. So last week I pulled the Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights, and I used every color in this palette. It was quite a stretch to use like the blues. It turned out okay. I did this all over the lid with this in the outer corner, and it was like way too much for work. So then I took this and put it over my lids, and I felt like it just kind of muddied the look, but at that point I gotta go, so I had to make it work. Today I wore this on my lid with these two in my crease, and I actually got a lot of compliments today. And then this was a kind of smudged around my lash line as a liner. So I really love it. This is my favorite color in the palette, which I always get confused if it's Twinkle or if it's Shooting Star. I don't know. But I really love this. Actually, I could tell you. It is Twinkle. Yeah, Twinkle. Alright, and I have, this is going to be my last week of ColourPop. I've been on this will be my 4th week ColourPop marathon. I love these little palettes. They're so worth the money. If you've been thinking about picking one up, I say do it. So this is the Cute AF. It's actually the Yes Please palette. This was the very first one I picked up, and it was like out of stock forever, and then it would restock, and then it would go out of stock. So when I finally got it, I was like, yes. And then since then, they're in stock all the time. But this is what it looks like. So pretty, so warm with these pops of golds. You can do a really nice sunset palette. I haven't used this in a while, but when I first got it, I was using it for weeks on end. That's why I'm like, okay, I need to rotate my makeup because I'm just getting like stuck on products. So that is what we're gonna pull. I was kind of back and forth. I got this Laura Lee Animal Palette, or Party Animal, last week in BoxyCharm, and I haven't used it yet, and I was back and forth about whether I wanted to get rid of it, keep it. I honestly don't know how to make these work, but I'm going to keep it, so we'll just pop it in here and it'll get pulled at some point. And I think that's everything. So let me put it together and show you what we got. Okay, this is kind of a weird angle, but one thing I just totally forgot that I wanted to start doing for you guys is kind of shopping around my room. I'll link in the cards and down below that I did a beauty room organization. And since I've done that, I've stored things, but I still am not using them. So I think if I incorporate kind of random places of the room with you guys, it will help me use it. So this is obviously the jewelry section, and a lot of it is more like costume-y. I don't really own a lot of like expensive makeup, but here are my earrings, and I have this bowl. I painted this in did I even put the year? This was in college, 05. It was like a college painting thing. It's pretty much what wine and canvas is now, but with ceramics, pottery, and no alcohol. So, I'm actually, these are like my go-to earrings, but I have a different container in my bathroom that I use, so now these are just getting neglected. So I definitely want to grab out a couple. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. These, I'm pretty sure from like Target a while back, but they're like these pink roses with some gold around them. And then we have these blue ones, turquoise, teal. I get teal and turquoise confused all the time. And then we have like these coral flowers. So I'm gonna pull these and leave them in my bathroom, and I'm just gonna shop different areas of my room, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I also want to grab this necklace out. This is one that was gifted to me a while back, and I just never really wear it. So let me pull it and see if I can get some love out of it. Back to my basket. Alright, so here is the basket for the week. My glow kit would not fit in it, so I had to sit it on top. But here we go. This is a little bit more crowded than it usually is because I added this concealer. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. And then here is what my face drawer looks like. Here is the eye drawer. Here is the setting, like the final finishing products, the Fit Me, Hourglass, and Dim, the Make Me Brow by Essence lipstick, and then these Q-tips are just to fix if my mascara went rogue, which sometimes it does. And then these are my go-to setting sprays. I actually don't use the MAC one a lot, but I just don't really have anywhere else to store it. You guys know I love the Urban Decay all day, day. And then the Too Faced Festival Refresh. Like I said last week, I'm to the point where we're just going to use it, okay? And I do have one backup, and if that's all I ever have of this in my life, it will be a sad moment, but I'm not going to waste it. So this is one where you shake it and it becomes purple, but I just love the radiant finish that it gives my face. It is not a setting spray, but definitely a finishing spray like it says on the bottle. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you guys yet again. Please check out the videos that I have linked down below and put in the cards if you have not seen it. Subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye!